Megan Plain.
Just like Tom Brady, have a vision, have a plan, and you can end up getting places.
Just like Tom Brady. If you're in a position to lead a football program, a 7-time Super Bowl champ like Brady is certainly a guy you would want to be compared to. And that is the comparison that former Washington running back Brian Mitchell made when talking about Washington's new general manager, Martin Mayhew. The two played together in the 90s when Mayhew called his shot as a young kid in the league.
I remember in 1990 when I first got to Washington, he would sit there and tell us how he was going to become a general manager. Martin Mayhew thought he was going to be here. We didn't think, we didn't even think like that at that moment, but he had that thought process and it all came true for him.
This is my dream job. I've wanted this job for a long time, and having it now and having this opportunity is truly special. I just have great respect for the history of this organization, and I think we can get back there, and that's what the goal is to get back to being at the very top.
Mayhew was on Washington's roster as a defensive back the last time they were at the very top. It was the 1991-92 season, and Washington defeated the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 26 by a score of 37-24.
Some of the best football I've ever been around was here, and I was actually in this building my last year here in 1992. But just incredible memories of the experiences that I had in this area. Two of my kids were actually born here. I met my wife here. This franchise just has really been an important part of my life.
Mayhew's life experience has vastly expanded since his last stint in Washington, and he returns with a wealth of front office background, which includes being the Lions GM from 2008 to 2015. He then went on to work in the Giants and 49ers front office before returning to Washington to fill a role that remained vacant during the 2020 season, a season in which head coach Ron Rivera certainly could have used the help, because aside from battling cancer, Rivera would be interrupted while running practice, handling media duties, or watching film with questions like,
"Coach, we got to take a look at this. Hey, Coach, can we go through this? Hey, Coach, let's go through the roster. Coach, we got to go through who the actors are going to be in that." I mean, so now all of a sudden I'm in the middle of trying to watch the team, but now I'm trying to do the other parts of it that are for the team. What we needed to do was we needed to bring an extra set of eyes in to my benefit, to this organization's benefit.
To benefit Washington in a way that helps them to
win a championship.
Just like he did while talking about his dreams of becoming a GM as a Washington defensive back in the early 90s. If you want to win a championship, certainly doesn't hurt to bring in a guy who's been there, done that. So, they're building around, their head coach who just took over last year, adding new guys to the front office, and, we'll see if they can turn things around here in the next couple seasons.
Well, and, it's fascinating that back then he already envisioned himself.
Right? The fact that his teammates remember him saying, "Hey, one day I'm going to be in that GM chair," and they're all like, "What are you talking about, man?"
Well, it's just so nice to see this new positive momentum with the Washington team.
Oh, I know. It's been quite a turnaround for them, so hopefully it just keeps on going.